It has not been a good week for our boy Donald J. Trump, and it is only Wednesday at the time of recording. He has been in a lot of trouble recently with the FBI raiding his home and everybody finding out that he was keeping documents in his house. Just they were just there in a vault, and he is very upset that it came out. So let's go ahead and take a look at it because it is really quite crazy what Donald Trump had in there, and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense why you would have it in there unless you're trying to, you know, do something kind of sketchy. But yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, this is it. Trump is upset the feds took a pic of top secret documents on his fancy carpet. The Department of Justice, the Justice, Department of Justice alleged in a filing on Tuesday that former President Trump's team at Mar A Lago may have intentionally concealed or moved classified documents as a premises during an earlier phase of the investigation leading up to the August 8th raid. Now, obviously, because Trump is banned on Twitter, he went to Truth. So, okay, I almost said it like Trump did. I'm not going to do that. He went to Truth Social to complain about it and rant about it as well, not really as normal, just an amazing amount of, I'm not sure if you call them tweets or whatever, but he was posting early in the morning, just rage posting nonstop. And we're going to get to one of these posts real soon, but here is the one that is shared by Yahoo News. Trump claims he'd already declassified the document seized by the FBI at Mar A Lago. Wow, so we know that to be not true. Terrible the way the FBI during the raid of Mar A Lago threw documents haphazardly all over the floor, perhaps pretending it was me that did it, and then started taking pictures of them for the public to see. Thought they wanted to keep them secret. Lucky I declassified. So he declassified them, but they were literally labeled as like confidential top secret documents. As we go down here into the article a bit more, according to the filing, the August 8th raid led to the discovery of 13 more boxes of material at Mar A Lago containing 100 additional classified documents, including confidential and top secret designations. 3 classified documents were found in the desk of Trump's personal office. Some of them contained a HCS Human Control System designation, which serves to protect sensitive information from human sources. The finding directly contradict assertions and a sworn affidavit from Trump's legal team in June that no documents remained at Mar A Lago. And here is a picture of it. Let's see if we can't get a closer look at them. Now, as you can see, a lot of these are labeled top secret, secret FCI, which this means that in order to like normally view these, you have to be in like another location, like a separate location where they like scan and check and verify you. Like the idea is that you can have a document or documents like these just out in the open at your house where really Trump could show anybody is just absolute nonsense and it's garbage, and I don't know why anybody would really believe it besides their cult members. But let's go back down here. This is what I was saying earlier. The DOJ also revealed that some of the material collected at Mar A Lago was so secret that it required investigators to seek additional security clearances before being able to review it. So yeah, if it's that secret, I'm just going to go ahead and say that it probably shouldn't just be at your house. I mean, it's absolutely nonsense to believe that you can just like have it chilling at the house or whatever. And this is one from the New York Post. It's the New York Post. They're not the best. But Donald Trump bragged he had intel on Emmanuel Macron's sex life report. This was all over the place, so I just grabbed it from the New York Post, as I said. But Donald Trump has repeatedly bragged about knowing the illicit details of French President Emmanuel Macron's sex life. So that is a thing. I mean, imagine risking all this drama and potentially ruining the rest of your remaining life, because I mean Trump is on his way out anyway. And let's be honest here, the man's old. He's old like Biden. But imagine going through all this trouble just to know that, yeah, man, I know who the French president is banging. I mean, I'm not. I wonder what type of people he keeps around him. Where it's like, oh wow, man, you know who he's banging? Oh, that's amazing. But here is Trump going on a mega rant early in the morning. Whatever happened to nuclear? A word that was leaked early on by the FBI, DOJ, to the fake news media. Here was a statement that he made that was on Yahoo about the FBI doing a terrible job at raiding his home. People that retire from the FBI aren't walk out of the headquarters buildings on a hot, sunny afternoon in August after being screamed at and ridiculed by his bosses. Like the laptop, this was firing from hell. This is just him talking about Make America Great Again. Here is him talking about a rally. The election was irrefutably compromised, rigged, stolen. The laptop from hell is just an addition to prove our country is going to hell. So now what? So we are over 600 days out from the 2020 election, and he's still complaining about the 2020 election. Just a major cope. Congratulations to so many FBI, DOJ whistleblowers who have flooded the officers and senators with really bad things to say about what is going on. If this is just Trump still coping. Here he is 3 hours ago at the time of recording. So now the con man special agent of the FBI has announced, right after getting caught rigging the 2020 presidential election and blasted by his bosses, that it would be a wonderful time for him to retire. What damage he has done to our nation. Look at us. We have become strictly third world. And here is him pimping out Jared Kushner's crappy book. So Donald Trump doesn't really have a good argument. His only argument is to talk about Hunter Biden's laptop, which is just something that is so stupid. It's really not really worth talking about. But if the story of Hunter Biden's laptop came out, which at the time, remember, conservatives were talking about it, but almost nobody else really cared. It was a thing that they tried to push forever. And even when it did get out, Joe Biden still ended up winning. So just a massive cope from the MAGA crowd once again. Not sure what to really expect